So I'm back, people. All right. Give it a second. Let me see if I can change some shit on here. All right. What's this shit? What the fuck? That's crazy. I'm waiting on somebody to get in here. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Nah, that's crazy. Where the black and white at? That's weird. Okay, so I'm off the distraction on this video because Diddy is the distraction, right? So shout out to the one person here. So we have to remember or realize why they did this Diddy shit. Like, we know why. He's in trouble, right? But why did they do this right now? Because before this Diddy shit came up, how it's exploded, I was talking about the war and stuff like 4 days straight. Then all of a sudden that happened and people just forgot all about what's really going on. So if you did not know, for anybody that's going to replay this back, if you did not know, Israel and Hezbollah war in Lebanon. Now, first it was pagers that exploded. Second, it was walkie-talkies that exploded. Third, it was phones. And then fourth, it was some solar panels, right? Exploded. They start exploding in Lebanon. Israel allegedly is behind this. They put, like, I think it was 3 grams of explosions in the 3 grams of explosions in the pagers and walkie-talkies and whatnot. So if you had a phone, it was just exploding when they put in a cryptic message. And so it was like, I think at least 10 people were unalived and like 3,000 were injured. You see what I'm saying? Crazy stuff. So for the people that just came in, I'm talking about what's really going on. See, the other video I just did, that was a distraction. This is not a distraction, because people need to realize why. We know why Diddy in trouble, but why did it come up right now when we got all this other stuff going on that people then forgot about just like that because of Diddy? Everybody want to make money off of Diddy. See? And see, I just had some people leave because they don't give a fuck about what's really going on. So shout out to the replay game after I upload this. Now, a close ally of Putin, his name is Volodin, is warning Western government for a nuclear war. This stuff ain't going nowhere. So all that Diddy stuff, that's the biggest distraction right now from the elections. Ain't nobody even talking about Kamala no more, for real. It's all about Diddy until it dies down. Then people gonna be right back to, oh, the elections and yeah, but you know, you done missed a lot of shit. Okay, so then we had, now this is all while this Diddy shit is going on. Third attempt on Trump, assassination attempt. The third time. I didn't see a lot of people posting about that. All right, now explosives found in car near Trump rally in Long Island, ahead of his speech Wednesday evening, right? Now this was 3 days after the golf club incident. And I'm thinking somebody done put money on Trump's head. And that is true because, okay, so Trump blames Harris and Biden for the threats. He was blaming them for the threats. But they said there are five groups in the United States right now that are allegedly wanting Trump's head. They want to get him up out of here. 3 out of those 5 are what? Foreign groups. So, like I was saying, at least 9 people people were unalived and more than 3,000 were injured in Lebanon after walkie-talkies detonated in a fresh wave of explosions one day after pager blasts across the country, unaliving at least 12 people. Now, Israel is to blame for these pager and walkie-talkies blasts of explosions. Now, Iran will retaliate. Oh, they mad. They big mad. Now, Pentagon says no U.S. involvement in deadly pager blasts in Lebanon and Syria. The reason why they say, we ain't had nothing to do with that. Because who we backing up? We backing up Israel. Israel's supposed to be behind this. Those explosions. Solar panels, walkie-talkies, pagers. They was telling people, get rid of your phones. You know what I'm saying? It got like that. So now, the Pentagon wants to make it clear that the United States had nothing to do with that, although Israel is our ally. Then they was trying to say, oh, no, them shits came from Taiwan. Amen. That is also to our ally. So this ain't looking good. Why people, I know the Diddy thing is blowing up, but people, we got to remember why Diddy shit is where it is right now. We know why he in trouble, but why you just going to bring it up, like make it go crazy right now? Because they want you to get your mind off what's really going on. That is obvious, right? So now Iran will retaliate. Israel planted explosives in 3,000 Hezbollah pagers with 3 grams of explosives, then just pushed the button, so to speak. Hezbollah ordered 5,000 pagers from Taiwan-based firm Apollo Gold. That's why Hezbollah is like, that Taiwan had to do that. Do that. And now, or Taiwan and Israel partnered up, whatever. They just think it. And United States behind there too. That's what they thinking. And if I was over there, I would think the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So the first 3,000 pages were delivered a few months ago before it did that. So they was just waiting on the right time. You know what I'm saying? They said they sent out a cryptic message and then it just did it. It just did its thing. So anyway, Mossad laced each of these pages with 3 grams of explosives and modified them to go off when a message is sent. September 17th, Hezbollah operatives with the pages received a message. Before they opened it, a beeping sound went off and the pages exploded. Hezbollah vows to punish Israel after pager blasts. And you think they ain't? They already back and forth since that shit happened. Like real bad. Like worser than what the fuck it was already going on. Superbugs could unalive 40 million people by 2050. Amid rising drug resistance. You can't even, it ain't even no drug for this shit. But it's actually doing stuff to people right now. But they saying by 2050, it'd be like 40 million people going off this, right? These strands of bacteria have evolved to resist antibiotics, making once treatable infections potentially lethal. So these are stuff that we need to be keeping an eye on. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. So Joseph Couch, the highway shooter, body has been found. He unalived himself. All right, allegedly. That's what he said he was going to do with it. All right. Now, mushroom cloud blast in Russia, earthquake-sized blast. The mushroom cloud, when I hear that, you think about an atomic bomb, some type of nuclear bomb. Now, they said whatever was sent out made it look like that. So are they already playing with nuclear? These are the things we really should be paying attention to. All right. This is what we really need to be paying attention to. All right. So then we got states ask citizens to house migrants. Massachusetts is asking the citizens they need help on housing migrants. Will you house them for us? Like, bruh, come on. Don't start that again. Don't start that again. Y'all already showing the American people y'all don't care about us. Y'all care about the migrants. Now you want us to house them after we got Venezuelan gangs over here and whatnot. Hey, man, this shit is cranking up. Because what you think they going to do? They going to, man, look, ain't no way in hell I house a migrant, okay? Now, Iranian hackers stole Trump campaign info, FBI says. Stolen info sent to Biden campaign. They don't want Trump in there. They don't want Trump in there, right? Now, Lebanese Ministry of Health to employees. They was telling them when that shit went off, they said avoid mobile devices following the explosions involving communication equipment held by Hezbollah operatives. Can you imagine that? They'd be like, look, because if you think about it, the reason why I keep bringing that up is because a lot of us have iPhones. I always said some shit like that. Like, if they really wanted to do something to American people, like really tragic, they could wait on iPhones for one. They could get everybody. 4th of July, though, with all the fireworks and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything like that they know most of the American people gonna involve themselves in, we would be destroyed just like that because we so gullible, we dumb down, you see what I'm saying? And don't nobody give a fuck about this shit until it's too late. But yeah, I just hope it don't be no copycat stuff at the end of the day. On American soil with these pagers and, well, we don't have pagers no more, but you know what I'm saying, like the phones, tablets, like that's crazy. It could, what if it's possibly could already be in there and we don't even know it? I mean, we are not cool with China right now, but I was under the impression that China stopped making iPhone, but I could be wrong about that. But I know it was talks about that they wasn't gonna be making it no more. I think they tried to ban their own damn iPhones at one time. Like, it's complicated, right? So then we got the American University of Beirut Hospital reportedly took all pagers from its nurses and doctors about 10 days before explosives and replaced them according to hospital employees. The U.S. know Israel was going to do this. Understand? It's looking like, yeah, y'all knew this was going to happen. Y'all set this shit up. Because you're going to take the pages and stuff from your doctors and stuff, right? From the doctors, man, that shit crazy. This shit crazy. Now look, Israeli ministers evacuated to underground bunkers after their successful pager explosive operation against Hezbollah and Iranian officials in Lebanon and Syria. Now it's 11 unalived and 4,000 injured. So that was the update on that. So after they did that, they gonna go, throw a rock and hide their hand. They gonna go underground the bunker. See, that's another damn thing. People out here fighting these wars. Some people are being made to fight over there. But when it get too bad, like when they start doing nuclear, Putin ain't out there fighting. He gonna be in an underground bunker. Zelensky ain't gonna be out there fighting. He gonna be in an underground bunker. That's just gonna happen right here on United States soil. You know what I'm saying? People we know that's in the military right now, they gonna be fighting. The government is gonna be in underground bunkers. Inevitable, it's gonna happen, right? Now, defense experts are sounding the alarm that the U.S. military is not prepared. Understand this. Defense experts are sounding the alarm that U.S. military is not prepared for a major global conflict involving both China and Russia. This is what we really need to be paying attention to, because all this shit is biblical than a motherfucker. So if you believe in your Bible, you know Revelation has to come to pass. And guess what, motherfuckers? We in Revelation. All right? Now, the damn defense expert said U.S. military ain't prepared for that shit. And U.S. doesn't have enough money for World War III. What's the one thing people say on the street? You got to go to war. If you going to go to war, you got to have money. They saying we ain't even got the money to go to war for real. We out here bullshit. Them motherfuckers know United States better than I do. I have to do my own research to understand what the fuck really going on in the world. We got a government that don't even tell us shit. But these are the people that you go and vote for, and they ain't telling you to stock up on shit, this and that. We on the brink of World War III. We can get nuked right now. Something catastrophe could happen right now. It's that time. They ain't telling you that shit, but they want you to vote. And people won't go vote. For a motherfucker that ain't telling you shit. At all, right? At all. So yeah, they saying United States don't even have the money to go to war. Not for the big three. Now they say U.S. soldiers deployed to Alaskan island near Russia in response to increased Russian and Chinese military activity around Alaska. First, it was just Putin. Remember? Russia put they put some shit in the air, and they was getting closer to Alaska. Now it's both of them, China and doggone me Russia. Think this shit a game, right? United States cut military supply aid to Ukraine. What? Oh, now we done giving them money? You know what that's gonna bring on, right? Some shit. United States cut military supply aid to Ukraine. China calls for immediate halt to arming Taiwan and seizing support for Taiwan's independence. Excuse me. Now, China already warned United States don't give Taiwan no weapons because they asking for weapons, just like Ukraine was. One thing China is telling us, though, I'm not Putin. This ain't Russia. This China. You think I'm playing if you want to. I don't even think they sent them weapons either. Hell no. All right? They biting off more than they can chew. Now, China warns Biden to stop arming Taiwan or else. That's how they said that shit. Stop arming Taiwan or else. All right? Now, China researchers say they can detect stealth aircraft using Starlink satellites. Ukraine admits they have lost the war against Russia. That was some days ago. Zelensky feel like, man, we done lost, man. I've been saying that. We didn't get y'all all that money, all that aid, and y'all still ain't won. The fuck? And then the other day you said we ain't doing enough. We scared of Russia. That's what he said. Say we cowards. Just imagine Zelensky go and bow down to Putin. And now they in cahoots and they gonna see he got his territory back. That's what China trying to do, trying to get Taiwan back so they got all their territory back. So when they go WW3, I ask, hey man, who you think will win? Just going against China, we lose. I just found out that Russia, Putin said, in the whole world, Russia is the biggest nuclear arsenal. Is Russia. Look it up. Think I'm lying. In the world. So you mean to tell me it ain't us? You mean to tell me we ain't got hypersonic missiles like Russia? We ain't got that shit? What the fuck you mean? Right? We ain't got shit like China where they got shit, the submarines and shit that cannot be detected by the enemy. We ain't got shit like that. Well, why the fuck is we talking shit and taking up for people? Damn, right? NATO. And if you don't know what NATO means, it's North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg delivered his farewell speech in Brussels on Thursday. He's stepping down, right? NATO. He's stepping down, right? Stoltenberg spoke about the bad news, stating that allies' 2% GDP spending on defense was no longer enough. Stoltenberg reiterated that the quickest way to end the conflict between Russia and Ukraine was to lose it. He, however, noted that it will not bring peace. It will bring Russian occupation. He is stepping down while Putin is threatening U.S. and Ukraine. I thought we was cool with NATO. You see why it's so important not to stay on a distraction? That Diddy shit finna have everybody dumbed down for weeks. For weeks. They not out here preparing, especially people that's Christians and believe in the Bible and shit. If you believe in the Bible, don't you know Revelation is gonna come to pass? Why haven't you been preparing? Not just your soul and shit. What if your ass still here while this shit is going on? Why WW3 going on? You have not prepared. You have no water stocked up, no food, no non-perishable items. You know what I'm saying? You might got weapons and shit, but you're gonna need other shit. When that shit going on, it ain't safe to go outside. Look, keep on playing with this shit. Keep on playing with this shit. All right, now he is stepping down while U.S. and Ukraine. Putin is threatening U.S. and Ukraine. Now, he is the NATO chief, raising alarm in his farewell speech. The NATO chief. He said, bye-bye, I'm done with this shit. At a time like this, you step down? Damn. NATO nation burns in deadly wildfires, 10 wildfires that spread out of control over the weekend, causing at least 7 deaths. They're over there in flames. Now, Kamala, this is for you voters. Kamala sits down with Oprah Winfrey as they both team up for a high-profile virtual rally. Oprah hosts star-studded sit-down with Kamala Harris. Oprah hosts some star-studded. So she had all these celebrities, right? How can people vote for either one of these people? But how can people just vote for Kamala like that for whatever stupid-ass reason when she's partnered up with Oprah? Now, we the people know we can't trust Oprah. Why you think Kamala said she really want that motherfucking vote? She feels like Oprah is a big influence on our dumb ass. Yeah. On our sleep ass. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust no shit like that. Oprah? Oprah don't give a fuck about no damn body. Got the celebrities, your little favorite celebrities and shit up there. Yeah. But yeah, she sit down with Oprah. Funny. Kentucky judge shot and unalive by the sheriff and now charged with murder. Now, he was unalived in his chambers inside the courthouse. So, and when I heard that, I was like, you know what? It sounded like it was an inside job. Because who gonna get close to him while he's in his chambers? Then we found out it was the sheriff of Kentucky. And I'm looking at both of their pictures, and I said, you know what? They both look suspicious. Now, this is all alleged, but I think they was in a relationship. I ain't bullshit. I think them two men was in a relationship, bro. But it ain't came out why he did that. We gonna see. You never hear shit like that. A sheriff went into the judge chambers and unalived him? Like, nah, it's something deeper than that. You see what I'm saying? Moving on. So, Russian President Vladimir Putin holds meeting on development of armed forces. Putin orders mega weapons upgrade. Putin orders mega weapons upgrade. Russia preparing for final strike on Ukraine. What I tell you, Zelensky said, he said, man, we ain't gonna win this shit. Now just imagine when Putin really annihilates Ukraine, bro. When they give up or whatever. Yeah. When they give up already. And NATO looking shaky. So shit. Man, look, man. United States is in... Babylon has fallen. Look, say less. Now, Apple update allows dispatchers to FaceTime 911 callers. Ain't that something? Now you can be able to FaceTime 911. That's a good thing, I guess. Something shady about that still, it seemed like. But yeah, they said they can actually now, you know, and callers just have to have, I think this is the catch though. Callers just have to have the new iOS 18 software update on their iPhones. I'm thinking about going back to Android on some real shit. Give me a Galaxy or something. Only because when I heard that about them explosions of the phones and stuff, like, I was like, hold up, man. Because that iPhone stuff, hey, man. Because you know iPhones can overheat. And shit, they used to explode in people's pockets and shit. When iPhone was fresh. Yeah, man. That could be for any phone, though. But I don't know. I think I'm finna go back to Android. I ain't gonna lie. But Venezuelan gangs are taking over real estate in Colorado. Right? They was in Ohio doing some shit. Chicago. Now they talking about Venezuelan gangs are taking over real estate in Colorado. This shit is crazy. The people there are saying we have to get these criminals out. Many are coming from prisons, jails, and even mental institutions. They are terrorist gang members causing crime in our cities in places like Colorado. The governor has no clue what to do. So while they try to dumb down we the people as if they not doing this and they not doing that, but the citizens over there saying, hey man, I don't know what you looking at, but yeah, that shit's true. What's going on? Like, hey man. See, a lot of people not gonna understand their pain because it hasn't hit your front door yet. But just know, these baby steps right here are happening on U.S. soil. How can that happen? Ask yourself this shit while we worried about Diddy and his fucking baby oil. But ain't nobody worried about him putting no motherfucking hit out on Tupac. That's why I could care fucking less. If you ain't gonna talk about that, shut y'all ass up. And talk about this real shit then. Damn. How the hell can we have Venezuelan gangs over here taking over, bruh? Migrants, period, taking over. How does this happen? In 2024, how does this happen? And people not scared? They not a little bit worried? Something wrong with that too. That's how dumbed down a lot of people are. Now they are armed with military-style weapons and taking over. They ain't lying. Let's go back to the attempts on Trump, man. Matt Gaetz, whatever his name is, reveals there are 5 assassination teams targeting President Trump. All right, on American soil, 3 out of 5 are foreign and geared toward unaliving Trump. They serious about this shit now. Shit, I'm telling you. Now, Russia taunts NATO at foreign ministry briefing. They had a briefing. Putin a fool, man. He basically telling us, man, y'all going down, bro. United States going down. It's already written that we was going down. If you believe in that type of stuff, it's already have been written that what? We going down. That's why I always go straight to Revelation. I could care about the rest of that shit before that because I'm trying to see what's... This is supposed to happen. Now the shit already happened, right? No. Revelation is happening now. This shit ain't fully happened. Why are we worried about Old Testament, New Testament? Man, you better be checking out Revelation and putting 2 and 2 together to see where... God said, look for the times. Pay attention to the times, motherfuckers. And get off Diddy nutsack. He's not getting out. All right? That should be the end of that. Motherfucker ain't getting out. All right? The Satan 2. Now, we always hear about stuff that's called Satan and Lucifer and stuff like that. This is what the powers that should not be. All over the world, they name certain stuff Satan, Lucifer, like all that weird shit. Like, look, the Satan 2. So that means they got a 1. Is a next-generation Russian ICBM with a range over 10,000 kilometers. Well, 10,000 to 18,000 kilometers. It carries multiple nuclear warheads and features advanced guidance to enhance accuracy while evading missile defenses. This missile represents a significant leap in technology, meaning it can reach any area in the world. What the fuck they got over there? Why they got all this crazy shit and we don't? It's as if United States haven't even been prepared and think everybody's laughing but us at the end of the day. We ain't gonna be laughing. You talking about China and Russia? That's a big no-no. The Bear and the Dragon, that's a big no-no. I don't care what people think about United States. With all this shit that's coming out talking about Russia is the biggest nuclear arsenal in the world, not just where they at, fool, in the world. You mean to tell me that ain't us? I thought United States was the shit. That ain't us? Why the fuck we ain't got hypersonic missiles and shit like that? Where our nuclear shit at? I know we got some, but I'm just saying, what the fuck going on? Are we out of date? We broke? We can't go to war for it? I guess not, giving all our money to Ukraine, billions of dollars. Hooking NATO up. Hooking Israel up. Israel ain't listening to shit we talking about. Now they making them think, and who's to say? U.S. might have had something to do with them pages blowing up. I don't know. That's all alleged. But if it's that true, then they got Iran and them thinking we are a part of what they did to all them people over there with the blowing up your pages, your phones, your damn, any communication shit, walkie-talkies. Like, what the fuck y'all on? Did you let somebody know you was finna do that, bitch? You see, so we can be prepared. They never was listening to the United States. They told them to cease fire. I don't know how many times when that first happened. Israel was telling us, we not trying to hear that shit. We tearing some motherfuckers up. But aren't they in the Bible really, really a lot? How godly is that where you don't care about killing people, children, women? You don't even get no damn. Now, Russia got some mega weapons that can go anywhere in the world. Reach your ass. Now, in conclusion to this video, United States, one thing they did say was United States got some shit that could go to China or Russia in 1 hour. Is that good? I don't know. Not compared to Russia and China, because they talking about they got some shit that can come over here in 30 minutes. So what the right? So yeah. Diddy is gonna be a big ass distraction. We are so close to this election, but I ain't voting no way. But I'm just saying the election's coming, and I kept saying, watch what's gonna happen before this election, and everything that's gonna happen therefore after this, and further down the line after this damn election, because they already have been telling our ass we are in unprecedented times, meaning the shit we seeing right now is gonna be shit you ain't never seen, never experienced in your life. These are the times we in, bruh. And I get a little bit worried when you trying to tell me I live in a country where they can't defend my ass. Now, they done already told, look, Russia and them done said, United States is lying when they, allegedly, is lying when they say that they can protect their allies from nuclear protection, that they can give them nuclear protection. They calling United States bluff. I didn't hear United States saying nothing either, unless I missed it. Like that, I'm taking that as damn. They telling the truth. So if you can't, you know what I'm saying, protect your allies that you giving, trying to help out. I hope y'all can help our stank ass over here when the shit really hit the fan, when it's at our door, because over there they're already in the big three. Period. It just ain't came over here yet. But fuck around, it's gonna come over here. You see what I'm saying? They trying to take Trump out of here. That's our only hope if you gonna pick somebody. But who's to say he gonna work out? He can switch on us too. They all for the same plan. That's why I don't ever vote. Like, it's stupid to vote. Just put whoever the fuck you gonna put in there. You're doing that anyway. They're selected. They're not elected. Remember that shit. So you're doing that anyway. So what sense do it make to get everybody all riled up, talking about, oh, I'm voting? Like, motherfucker. And what they gonna do for your snake ass? Because since 2018, fool, till now, that's 6 years, they've been making jobs for migrants, not the American people, but y'all niggas and whoever else is voting. For what? They done already gave you damn jobs away. They done made jobs for them. Not you. They done gave them $150,000 for a home and their family, not your ass. I'm talking about no credit checks. They probably ain't even got to pay that back. They talking about loans. You know they ain't finna pay that back. You might as well say it was a grant, or we're just giving you money because we care. They children is not only going to pass a lot of American children up financially, but also educational-wise. Yeah, the me speaking no English. Them motherfuckers gonna be running shit. Yeah, the me speaking no English. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. You see all them what? CEO stepping down. Yeah. Yeah, I talked about that on the distraction video. Of the Diddy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Because they know they fucked. Why would somebody step down? The same day he get arrested. Right? That's sort of like you a drug dealer, right? And somebody say, hey man, they got woo woo woo. They like, what? Packing up shit, getting the fuck on. It's too late. They busting through your door right there. Or if you got drugs, damn police at the door, you throwing shit in the toilet and shit. Yeah, it's too motherfucking late. That's why they doing that. Because they know, hey, they trying to be safe, but are they safe? Let me go on and back up. Give me a ticket to where Russell Simmons ass is, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if they do that, they can't even be touched. Ain't that a bitch? All this shit they said Russell Simmons did. And he went over there, wherever the fuck he at, and he cannot be touched. Out of your jurisdiction type shit. Whatever the fuck. Crazy. You see he ain't came back. They said if he come back, he getting arrested. He ain't never coming back. He ain't never gonna come back. So you gotta understand. The reason why this Diddy stuff is doing what it's doing. And as he should get in trouble, but this is one of the reasons why. They throwing people off track again. This is an ongoing thing. We see this all the time. Where it be some serious stuff going on, then next thing you know, they stop it. With, for example, some Diddy shit. I mean, bloggers or content creators, whatever you want to call it, this how Diddy didn't mesmerize people right now. It's been people that only talk about literally what's going on in the world, not this distraction shit. And just like I'm talking now, and somebody said something about the CEO stepping down, they'll start off their video talking about, man, Diddy done, this and that. And then they got to bring in the industry and Hollywood. Then they get back to their serious shit. But you see that? You see that, right? Even they paying attention to it. But then they say, man, I know that's a distraction, though, but I know that's what people want to hear. You see? That's what people want to hear. They want to hear about Diddy. What did you find now? But if you think about it, it's just regurgitated ass shit. Everybody is finding out the same shit because it's coming out. The book. Now, if you got the whole book, then yeah, you can read that whole motherfucker, and motherfucker be just listening to you. It could last for 4 damn hours. They don't get no damn. They into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't worried about shit. Ain't worried about nothing else at all. Now, Israel, matter of fact, this came out yesterday. Yesterday. I think Israel just unalived one of the biggest, the commander in chief or some shit, and I think Iran. The Hezbollah stuff. So, oh man, it's finna get ugly because he was very, 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 very important. Like when they very, very, very important like that in their land, they'll have big ass pictures and shit all over everywhere, man. See, if you never been over there in those foreign places or even been in the military where they train you and it's set up just like if you were overseas, that shit eerie as hell. They live by the Old Testament. That's just my opinion. They don't care about no New Testament. That's why I be telling people, why you think the Old Testament is still in the Bible, man? It's still there for a reason. It's a reason why they didn't take it out. Because people still live by that. What Putin been saying? Eye for an eye for the United States. Eye for an eye, fool. But everybody don't care about it. But for the people that do, I hope y'all prepared. I hope y'all prepared. And if you got children because at those days, your children not gonna know what's going on. They just gonna be hungry. They gonna be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to make sure you got stuff for your children, bro. I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, a lot of parents, they not preparing. They could care less about this shit. If it happened, it happened. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what you gonna do when everything closed? Right? What you gonna do when everything closed? Everything. Okay, you gonna break in the store and get some shit if it's something in there, because people that own the store, if they smart, they taking that shit because they know what time it is. They making sure they family and shit, guys. They got truckloads of shit. I wish you would come here and blow your damn back out through your ass. This for me and mines. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man. The shit gonna get ugly. Like, it's not gonna get any better no matter who's in office. Just fucking know that shit. Please. Just know that shit. This shit ain't getting no better. Nobody's gonna come and, especially a human, is gonna come and make our life just totally, this is the year we gonna get it right. You know, if we choose Trump or if we choose Kamala, this is the year. No, man. This shit, we so far up, so damn close to WW3, it don't make no sense. And people just don't even get no damn. That's spooky. That's spooky as hell. Hell, they don't even give a fuck that Diddy put a hit out on Tupac. But they give a fuck about the baby oil and shit. His fucking freak-offs. That Tupac shit was way before all that shit. That's why I could care less about that shit now. It don't even fucking make sense. I've said what I had to fucking say about that shit. Will I still be talking about it? Probably so. Shit. But you got to get off the distractions. I have shit for distraction people. That's all they fucking care about. And for people that want to research some shit. That real shit. Ain't no need to be scared. I'm talking about they scared now. Nah, be prepared. The problem is this nation will have to be rebuilt. And you know, and how long you think it's gonna be for it be rebuilt? Right? The whole grid down. You know. I mean, one nuclear anything hit Washington, just to say it hit New York, man, turn that whole motherfucker up. Nuclear? Because you gotta think, wherever it hits. That mushroom cloud I was talking about that happened in Russia, what was that cloud? Are they really telling us the truth? Of what? Oh, that was just a regular rocket missile thing. But they said when it hit, not only did it do the mushroom thing like atomic bomb or some shit, it doggone me shook the ground as if it was an earthquake. That was some powerful shit. Putin let off. Don't get it twisted. He already been trained. He already been doing exercises with his nuclear stuff. China and Russia right now are, you know, they cool. And they have been doing exercises in the waters, on land, you know, everywhere. See? Hey, man. One thing I know for sure is China and Russia together, we don't stand a chance. I don't care what nobody say. It's not like we're not going to put up a fight. Yeah. We can shoot stuff out the sky just like they can to try to, but you can't hit them all, bro. It's going to at least be one that hit our ass somewhere in the world. But the shit that's going on, people don't understand fully that what's going on over there is affecting everybody in the world. We all still on one planet, people. All right? No matter what. It's not like they on a whole nother planet. No, we on the same planet. We on the same planet, bruh. Yeah, YouTube censoring all the time too, but it don't matter, because if you want to get that message out, like, I feel like everybody should contribute to getting the message out. The more people spreading the message, man, no matter how you come off saying it and whatnot, it'll wake at least one person up. It'll wake more people up. Everybody can't be on here all the time talking about these damn distractions, because that's not feeding your, that's not putting no food in your soul, man. That's not feeding your soul. That's not preparing you. You see, that's not preparing us for shit. Talking about Diddy or whatever else comes up. You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't doing shit. That shit having everybody dumbed down again. Just that fast, though. I was talking about that war shit for 4 days straight. Soon as that Diddy shit happened, I stopped talking about it for about a good 3 days. And I said, nah, let me go on back to that, at least go and get that video in before it's too many days then pass. Now that all that shit's so old. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yep. Yeah, I wish you the best too. So, yeah, look, some Block Trade talking about one water bottle, $100. Hell yeah, but see, if you smart, I ain't giving them no bottle water. I sell it for what? And people be like, oh man, you need to invest in gold and silver. Gold just went up all-time high, I think, $2,500. Look, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to get you gold and silver. I'm not saying that. And it can be coins, because I was like, that shit gonna weigh you down. What if you gotta leave your comfort zone? People don't think. People don't think. That shit will weigh your ass down. You gonna have to learn how to do military style t-shirts where they be this motherfucking big. In your bags and shit, your bug out bags and shit. But people, this is how dumbed down people are. They don't think that's gonna happen. So their mind can't comprehend, can't even fathom living like that one day. They can't. But you got people in the world right now that practice living off the grid. Because they know one of these days the world will be different. It's not gonna always be like this. You looking in the chat, looking at me, it's not gonna always be like that, bro. All communication gone. Oh. Right? How you talking to somebody? Your car won't start. It got a chip in it. New school cars got what? That old chip in it. Where you going? Now, if you in New York area and stuff like that, they known to have bikes a lot. And they got cars, but they get on the bike because it just be so much traffic. But a lot of us don't have bikes no more. Motorcycle might run, but you need gas. How you gonna get the motherfucking gas? That's just something to think about, people, all right? It's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? On where we at in life right now. Because what's going on with United States, like, fuck the election. Because will we have an election? Huh? What's going on right now, though, with the United States, Russia, and China, it's terrible, man. It's worse than what people think it is. You know how you could be like, oh, they trying to blow it up, like it ain't really like that. No, it's like that. It is really like that these days. No bullshit. Not bullshit you not. And I'm saying this, and I don't even look like I would even know anything about this shit. Okay, that should make your brain click a little bit. Like, you know what? You might be on to something. Let me start looking some shit up. Like, how close is we to this and that? I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, though, thanks for stopping by. And shout out to the replay gang. When my subscribers look at this message.